Hi, God bless everyone. So I've been needing to get this video out for a while. I've been very busy. And I was literally told by the Lord to go outside and just record my face and make the video that way because it's a lot quicker. So I want to get right into this. So I had a dream a long time ago. I can't tell you when. I will put that dream in the description box. And in that dream, I literally saw the quarantine, but I didn't realize what I was seeing. I completely forgot about the dream, wasn't thinking about the dream at all, until a friend of mine contacted me and she told me that she had a dream about what looked like Star Wars. And she was in shock, like, Shauna, what is this? What is, this stuff about Star Wars? And I said, I had a dream that was like Star Wars a while ago. And, I couldn't even remember it. And she started telling me her dream, and I'll play her dream after mine. And my dream was coming back to me, and I was saying that we saw the same types of things. So when I went back and listened to that dream, I saw, oh my goodness, I saw the quarantine. So I just wrote down some notes, and you can see the original in the description box, but I'm going to go over the notes that I wrote. So I saw this massive hotel that represented the earth, and the government did not want people talking about the end days. Like, we was being monitored. Everybody was told that we needed to stay in our rooms, and the government wanted us to stay in our rooms and fall asleep. And let me see what else. Wanted us to stay in our rooms and fall asleep and only come out for food. And they didn't want us to talk about any types of prophecy at all whatsoever. So all social media in terms of prophecy was shut down. I saw that in a dream. And they only wanted us to do stuff to fall asleep, like, my friend said, Netflix, silly stuff like that. It's just stuff to fall asleep. And when I say fall asleep, I'm not talking about falling asleep physically. I'm talking about falling asleep spiritually. When you fall asleep spiritually, that means that you are not in tune with the things that's going on in the end times, not in tune with the Word of God and the revealing of end time prophecy on the earth today. That's what it means to fall asleep. In that dream, I also was talking about the demons in human form. I've had many dreams talking about the demons in human form and how they are out here. It is real. This is not a figment of our imagination. And, I'm not the only one who has seen them. Many of us have seen them. Many of us have done videos about it. It's very real. It's very true. And on that note, let me say this. Sometimes you guys have dreams about me, and I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. Sometimes I just don't get around to the comment section to reply. Oh, sorry. And somebody had a dream about me recently. This lady had a dream about me recently, and she was saying that she was shown that the government was watching me, and they was just, watching me real hard, trying to figure out, ways they can attack me or whatever. And so, yes, I want to confirm that is very true, and that just ties into this dream. I had somebody else tell me recently they had a dream about seeing my mansion in heaven, and it was so massive and everything. You guys, I love you guys. I do see your comments. I love you very much. I just don't get around to answering them all the time. So anyway, that ties back into this dream because they was watching us. We was like, everybody was monitored. They wanted us to just stay in the house, don't talk about anything. And it was in quarantine. And you may say, well, this is the quarantine that we just came out of. And I can tell you guys again that it is not, because I have seen that there will be another quarantine that is coming. There's going to be a lot more diseases, not just the coronavirus. We have seen that there will be multiple viruses on the earth. Is not just one virus. So I said from the very beginning, because I saw the coronavirus coming, I did a prophetic video about that, and I talked about that on my channel, how I saw that months and months before it ever came out. But when it came out, I said from the beginning, it is not the virus epidemic that we have seen that is going to be way more horrific than what we're seeing right now, because it's going to be multiple diseases. And I have had dreams where I saw people in America, and I knew I was in America, and people was just dropping dead from whatever is coming. People was literally just dropping dead from it. So I also talked about in a dream how there was these hidden alien ships, and I noticed this is probably over a lot of you guys' head. especially if you're new to my channel. And so I will put a whole lot of other videos I've done about this, and you can watch those because I don't want this video to be way, way too long. But it is very true. There is a man, he's not, I said a man, there are people who are not even prophetic at all. I don't even know if they're Christians. And they talked about the type of technology that can actually hit things in the sky. And I didn't know anything about their technology. I saw this stuff firsthand. And like I said, I'm not going to go over all of that. But I talked about this in that dream, about these hidden alien ships. And of course, we know all aliens are demons. All aliens are demons, okay? Unless they're, okay. What we know of as aliens is demons. Let me put it that way. You know, little green creatures, they demons, okay? So, and then I also talked about asteroids and stars falling from heaven. Okay, and so also I saw this war between these, they was wearing what looked like Star Wars type uniforms. You know, it's nothing new under the sun. It's nothing new under the sun. The devil takes the things of God, he twists them. That's what he does, but it's nothing, no new technology, nothing like that under the sun. And I saw that the ones in the white uniforms were, they was these type of like clone type of reptilian type of locust creatures. They looked like the locusts I've seen in many other dreams. And I saw the ones in the black uniforms was the holy ones. And now you'll hear my friend's video coming up, I mean the part of her dream, and she saw the same exact thing with this troops, and she's going to add even more detail, so stick around to hers. I'm not going to go over her detail. All of this is tied into, you know, you may be saying, why am I talking about all of that? I'm getting bit by mosquitoes left and right. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I'm talking about all of this stuff because all of this is tied into what is coming. All of this is tied into what is coming. And yes, I knew the ones in the black uniforms were angels, holy angels. And also in the dream, it was a whole bunch of different noises outside that the government did not want us to pay any attention to. They wanted us to stay in our room, be oblivious, fall asleep. Okay, now what does this mean? Noises outside. Noises outside has to do with things happening on the earth that would make a person wake up and realize the times that we're living in. It has to do with waking up out of a spiritual slumber. So they didn't want people to pay attention to, you know, like prophecy, like what I'm saying now. They didn't want people to pay attention to the Bible. They didn't want people to pay attention to what was happening on the earth. They wanted them to just fall asleep. So they wanted us to ignore the noises and things like that. That was like the end of what I saw, like with the quarantine and different events that's coming. With this battle, it was this battle between these troops. And in my dream, I was like looking at it, and it was, I was just standing there looking at it with these people that was with me. And you'll hear my friend say the exact same thing in her dream as well. The Bible talks about where, you know, two to three establishes a matter. You know, so now you're hearing two different people say this. And it's probably a lot of other people who have had these prophetic dreams as well, but they didn't come forth because they didn't understand them. They probably thought they was weird. And even when I had the dream, I didn't record it right away. I didn't record it till a long time after because I thought it was weird too, but God was telling me to share it. And I thank God that I did now because she had the same type of dream. So here is her dream right now. I'm going to play it for you guys. God bless you.
March 24th of this year, I had a dream that I was watching remotely, I think, or from somebody else's body. I was watching a school play, and the kids on stage had on stormtrooper costumes from Star Wars, the white sort of traditional stormtrooper uniform, and then half the kids were in a black, like, robotic costume. But it was a play that was going on, and there was people in the audience, and then people started talking, like there was all this commotion that an angel fell out of the sky, and so everybody ran over. And there was this younger looking angel with the wing. I think I only saw one wing open. I can't remember. But it was weird. It was a scroll. It was either like pinned to the wing or like unraveled. And it said COVID-19. It said stealing hugs, COVID-19. which I thought was very strange. And recently, there was an article that came out that non-vaccinated kids had to wear a yellow armband to school. And I believe what was written on it said, "No hugs, please." I'm not sure if those two go together, but I think that they might.
Okay, so in her dream, she saw that this child angel had a scroll that said, "Stealing hugs, COVID-19." And then she found out after she had this dream, because she had talked to me about the dream. Then she found out that there is a real doctor pushing for kids to wear some kind of badge if they haven't been vaccinated yet. And the badge will say, "No hugs, please." So it's another way to embarrass the children, to ostracize the children that haven't been vaccinated. And I want to tell you all who Mark Siegel is, this doctor. He's an American physician, associate professor of medicine at the NYU Langone Medical Center, and a Fox News medical contributor and reporter columnist for news outlets including the New York Post and Forbes, and an author. And I want to say that he is not working on his badge by himself. If you actually see the video, I don't know if they took it down because I tried to look for it and I couldn't find it. But there was a video and he's talking about the government. Basically, is what it sounds like to me. He's working with the government to push for these kids to wear this type of badge. Now, what does all this mean? This is an agenda. This is all an agenda. It's an agenda. It's coming against the children. I believe that's why she saw a child angel. And the fact that she saw what looked like Star Wars troopers is what led me to look into my dream. All of this stuff is connected. I saw the quarantine before it happened, didn't realize it. And all of these other things I saw with it. And another thing too, I talked about seeing asteroids, but what I meant to say is at first I was thinking it was, well, not asteroids, but an asteroid. And then I realized that it was wormwood because of the way it looked. And I've seen wormwood in other dreams. So it was really wormwood. So, you know, all of these are coming. These things are coming, you guys. And even I'm going to watch this video again and just take notes about all the stuff that's coming. And, you know, heaven help us. God is going to help us. Those that belong to him, you have to cling to him for his protection. Please don't be afraid in these end days. This is not a time to be afraid. It's a time to cling to the Lord. He will take care of that which is his. He told me that. I say that often. I cling to that. I believe in that. He's shown me that prophetically many, many times. The ones that I truly save will be divinely protected. And I know you may be saying rapture. Whatever way we will be protected, we will be protected. He has shown me that point blank. Anyway, I love you all. God bless you. Bye.